Thank you for everybody that's subscribing and watching. If you've watched the channel, I like to go around on my motorbike most of the time. Sometimes it's in my car, depending on the weather. Go film stuff, history, things I find interesting, and it's nice that other people find these things interesting too. On a recent trip, I was out on the motorbike and I had an accident. I was okay, thankfully. Scratch on my forehead because I had some glasses on, and I sprained my thumb and my wrist, and that's it basically. Ambulance was called, I got taken to hospital, checked out, everything fine, all clear. But then the bike, or a bike, I think about. A kind lady let me leave it at her house, and it's just been collected and delivered, and we'll go down and have a look at that, and we'll go around it. But before we go there, I don't know anything about mechanics. I've not had a bike for long, so I don't think I'm some sort of hardened biker with loads of experience and been in it all my life, because I haven't. So the bike's damaged, yeah, but as far as I'm aware, it's not completely knackered, or I don't think it is. So I've got to assess it when it arrives, and we're going to do that on this video. My plan is, if it ain't too badly gone, is to fix it. So I'm going to be videoing all that on what I do and the costs involved. How much has it cost me? In case you ever think of doing it yourself. Now, anybody who knows about car restoration or bike restoration and things like that, they're never worth it. You never make money on it. You do it out of a passion for it. Now this bike, I really like this bike, and I think it's a really nice looking bike as bikes go, and it's not ready to die. It was only built in 2016, so it is my crash damage repair, which there are people out there that do crash damage repair cars. There's a fella I watch, Matt Armstrong I think he's called. Brilliant at what he does, but he has got experience behind him now. He's not a qualified mechanic, he does it on the fly a lot. It looks like he has a fair bit of support behind him. It looks like his dad's really useful. I have got a mate who knows about bikes who will be helping me, but he won't be doing stuff if I can do it, because I plan to do it myself. I've got to learn this stuff. So that's what's going to be a series of videos about getting that bike on the road. Don't worry if you like the history stuff. There's stuff recorded, there's stuff coming out, so please hit subscribe so don't miss that. I've also got the car, so I still will be going out places, but a lot of the time at the minute we'll be doing some extra overtime to pay for this, because I'm not a wealthy man. So I need to pay for the bike, so I've got to do overtime to do that. And I work full time as well anyway. Fortunately I do have a garage, a secure garage to do it all in. And some of the stuff I won't be able to do, and I would be frightened of ordering, particularly the front wheel. I know the front wheel is broken, but it depends how broken. Hopefully not a new front wheel. Hopefully the rim is in good order, and I know the spokes are broken, so if it's just the spokes, we're alright. Well, I never fancied doing the spokes on a BMX bike when I was a kid. So I certainly don't fancy doing it on a motorbike that's going to be carrying me at 80 miles an hour when I don't have a qualification to do that. So I think for me, the safest thing to do is take it somewhere and get them to re-spoke it and check that the rim is not only not damaged, but not buckled. If it is, it'll be a new rim, but the hub should be fine. There shouldn't be any reason why that hub's broken. So I think the bike is almost here. We'll go down and we'll have a look at that. So going down the front, we can immediately see that this is loose, but it's not broken, and the glass is still in there. The front brake doesn't work for some reason. This wing mirror is shot, smashed up, no glass. Fly screen broken, gone. That's the fly screen support bent. I can't really see the clocks, but they look good. Glass, not smashed but scratched, not desperate to get it on the road, but I would like to get that done. Chrome and ball, I'll just get those replaced. This indicator fork stay, bent, broken, indicator broken. As we go down the front of the forks, that's fine. Let's check the stays, how far does it turn? That feels correct. And that feels correct. Oh, I think maybe that one's broken. Where does it put? Let's have a look on the other side. Because they are supposed to stop, aren't they, because of something? Let's have a look. It's that bit there, look, innit? It's attached to the forks. I'll go around here. That stops there. That's fine, but it seems to move a lot further the other way. Ah, that's intact. Ah, that's on the frame there. Can't see or feel anything broken. Let's have a look. Where does it go against? Can we see? That seems to go there too far to me. And that seems correct. That seems too far. So I need to figure out where that's doing that. I know that this is a big problem. That might write the bike off. But I can't see anything obviously that's snapped off, so I don't know. I'll come back to that. Forks seem straight, undamaged. Mudguard looks undamaged. It's got a scratch. It will need replacing, but it's not a must-have to get the bike on the road. Front wheel's shot. Spokes are broken in it. Look at that. So I need to get that re-spoked, but the rim felt all the way around it. I've already done this on both sides. Looks good. This side is undamaged because the bike didn't slide on this side. So continuing down, this is all good. We've got a scratch on here, not essential. A want to replace, but not must. Side panel scratched, it's mostly muck. I will wash the bike. Foot peg's broken off, but not where it fixes to the frame. Doable. Gear peg looks bent. Well, it is bent there, so that's good. Foot peg needs replacing. Gear bent. Gear thing bent. Gear lever. Mudguard is in good nick. There was a problem that may have been bent, but it doesn't look like it. Exhausts are in good condition. Rear fender intact. The seat is intact, but we do have a little mark up here. It's not as bad as I thought it was. That needs replacing. Rear indicator and glass. Rear light intact. That crack was already there. I wonder if it's because the bars are bent. Something is out of line there. Just looking down where the bars fix. No cracks there, no cracks there. That's got the same level attachment joint as that one. Same gap. The bars look wrong. So all in all, it's not as bad as I thought it was. So now we've got to do a moment of truth. Ignition. Power. Yeah. There's no fluids been leaking out of it, and I've got no warning lights. What's that? A bit of a dent on that guard there, but that's nothing. You see that? There. I think it's the bars that are bent, because I can't see anything snapped, and the bar is definitely out of line. Look at that. So I need some new bars. We're in neutral. Starts up. As you can see, it's in a bit of a sorry state. I'll put some pictures up of what it did look like. And because I watch Matt Armstrong, I've got an idea, and I'm not an idiot. Well, I came off my bike, so I can't be that clever. But it wasn't my fault. Well, it was my fault, but it wasn't dangerous, my speeding or anything. But anyway, so I see what he does. He labels he labels stuff when he takes it off. So I'll be doing all that, bagging it all up. I will be not taking too many things off at once, so that I forget where things go. A lot of it is just swap and go kind of stuff, plug and play, as they say. So we'll do that. I've made a list on what I could see on the preliminary walk round. I still have to wash the bike, but the bike isn't mobile because of that wheel, so I've got to get the wheel done. I've a word with my mate about that headstock lockout, because I think that's fine, because I can't see anything broken. I've had a good look, and I'm convinced it's the bars that are bent. I wanted to replace the bars anyway, because they're rubbish. I wanted to get some Renthal bars, so why not do that? If there is a chance to upgrade on the way, we will do, but I still want it to keep it original as possible, and I will not be skimping on the parts. If I can't afford it, I won't be doing it until I can afford it. I won't be ordering anything from Amazon. If you have a motorbike and you ever order anything from Amazon, don't do it. I've done that once, and honestly it was a waste of money, and everybody says the same. So don't ever order your stuff off Amazon for motorbikes. Just go to the proper shops and get it. So I've made my list out. I'm going to make this list a bit bigger. I'm going to paste it on the door in the back of the garage, and we're going to go through it, and we're going to tick off, and we're going to write down the prices, and we'll add up at the end, just like Matt. All right, so the next thing for me, get the front wheel sorted. In the meantime, enjoy the history videos that are going to still be coming. I hope you follow me on this one, because it's going to be a bit of a journey and a bit interesting, I would have thought, at least. I have no doubt I'll be on the blower to my mate all the time, saying this, that and the other. Other than that, please hit subscribe. Please like it. Write in the comments anything you want. I do read them all, and I do try and answer them all, unless you've been a bit of a sod, and then I don't really care about you, to be honest with you. So write what you like. But in the meantime, enjoy yourself, stay safe, and if you're a biker, ride safe. Alright, that's the wheel off. Easier than I thought, so never done this before, no mechanical skills, nothing whatsoever really. First time I've done it. Yeah, put everything back where it should be. I've got the nut down, well, the spindle down there, wheel down there, show you. So I've had to take the caliper off, which was easy enough. I'm going to get something to support that at the moment so that it's not hanging and pulling on anything. That's the bike without the wheel. I've got that down there, and I've put the spacers back on the right way around. I've got the wheel here. As we can see, there's a number of broken spokes there. The hub looks good. The rim, it feels okay both sides. I've already done that. Okay, so we'll get that to the shop, get it re-spoked up, and I'll tell you how much that costs. While I'm on, we'll have to get this front tyre changed. The reason being is because I've got a new back tyre, which is different. That one, Bridgestone one. So we'll get that one changed while I'm about it. And hopefully, there's our list of jobs to do. We'll get them ticked off. I've ordered loads of parts, and let's continue. And just like that, it's about a week and a half later since I took that wheel off. Took it to the shop, and it goes like this. I'll put a video up at the end of here so you can see it. And the price for that ended up needed a new rim, new spokes, hub was fine. But the price was £300 to get that wheel spoked up with a new rim. You can get a new wheel for almost that. Went on eBay. Managed to find a front wheel for a Kawasaki W800, luckily enough. That was 150 quid. So that is at the shop now, getting a new tyre fitted on it, and I'll be picking it up later. We'll get that on in the next video. I've got loads of parts now, a pile of stuff down there. Pretty much got everything to put it back together. The only thing I haven't got is the headlight bucket, housing or bowl, whatever you wish to call it. That has to come from Japan. That's going to take about 3 weeks, but by the time this video's out and done, the bike should be back on the road, all being well. I will show you the new wheel and show you how bad the other one was at the end of this video. Remember, hit subscribe, hit the like button or dislike. Let me know if you like these videos. If you don't like them, hit dislike. Simple as that. Any comments, I do try and reply to them all. And let's get the wheel on in the next video. I'll see you then.